How scary is it that you don't even know you're probably dating your murderer right now? It's scary, you know. And I'm talking about boyfriend. You got boyfriends murdering their girlfriends. Weird, because, you know, you might know each other, but you don't really know each other. People always say, oh, I know everything about... No, you don't. Oh, I know everything about her. No, you don't. You don't know nobody. Barely know your siblings like that. You should, but you know, the reason why I say you don't know, because you don't know what nobody's thinking. That's why we would never know what people are truly capable of. It's scary. You know, when you think about it like that. A lot of people don't. They be thinking just because they tell you things that you know everything. No. No. People got secrets for a reason. It's just, it's weird when you think about it like that, because you're constantly thinking like, oh my God, what is he thinking? That's me. And be like, what are you really thinking? But nobody will tell you what they're really thinking. Psychological. It's crazy thinking about it like this. But just imagine you're dating your boyfriend and he end up trying to murder you. He succeeds. And then, you know, you just wonder, could it have been prevented? Who knows? Maybe not, because you don't know what he's thinking. Could it act like the perfect gentleman and then he kill you? And he's just the boyfriend. Mind you, I'm not saying your husband should murder you. Nobody should murder anybody. I don't condone murder at all. It's just crazy that you have boyfriends killing their girlfriends. Young couples too. It's weird. It's disgusting. And these people deserve to burn. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Young love, we all love it, right? No, we do not like it, because there's always something else. This is why I always say, don't fantasize on couples. You never know what people are going through. You got two people who don't know each other. Now they got together. Now they're dating. And then possibly marriage. And then, you know, baby, so on. Now you got a family. You will never know what they're thinking. I always say that because, you know, it's in the head. You never know what somebody's thinking. But this one, this case is disgusting. Beyond gruesome. We have a woman who was murdered by her boyfriend by being hit on the head with a hammer 10 times. So bad that her face was unrecognizable. Oh my God, I'm picturing it. Oh my God, I told y'all don't do what I do, okay? Don't do it. It's not smart. It don't scare me, but I'm trying to trying to picture, because I'm like, what does that look like? Like, her face was unrecognizable, and that's with the end of a hammer. I think they said the blunt end of the hammer. He had bashed her face in that bad. What level of anger could have led to this? Now, not only that, he dumped her body in a park. The people who clean up found her body in like the trash bin. Oh my God, wrapped in plastic. I just cannot imagine. I cannot imagine finding a body. Oh my God. Like, I don't like looking in trash cans in public. I do not. Like, people, like, it's weird. Isn't it weird that you got people murdering, right? And then they hide bodies in public. Like, they want you to find it. They want to put that fear. And then they look stupid when they get caught, because they're like, oh, I didn't think you were going to find her. It's weird. What goes on? Like, what goes in the head of these people? Like, I just taking somebody's life like that, like just with the hammer, hitting somebody, like, oh my God, just bashing her face in. Her face is, she can't, like, so disrespectful, beyond, obviously it took her life, beyond disrespectful, beyond gruesome, just gross. And I'm pretty sure he got charged with gross abuse of a corpse. Yes, yes, yes. And she can't have an open casket. Her mother had to most likely identify her. And that's the scary parts, man. Like, they don't nobody think about this when they're taking somebody's life. You're hurting so many other people, and it's heartbreaking and it's sad and it's horrifying. Oh my gosh, especially when you're that family member and you hear how they died. Oh my God, if I was a family member, a sister, I'm telling you, I wouldn't even know how to cope. That is so sad. And, you know, nothing, I always say a fight, nothing should have led to like an argument. Nothing ever should lead to like this level of brutality ever. Like, what happened to just breaking up? You know, that's a lot with these couples now. What happened to, like, you know, if you don't want to be with somebody, leave them. There's a lot of people in this world, don't get stuck on one person. What happened to not, like, stop getting into goddamn feelings and just like go. Like, you're not going to put your hands on me and try to murder me just because I don't want to be with you. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying. But, like, what happened to just, like, moving on? What happened to just, you know, separating? So simple. Separates. It's so simple. Like, y'all can work on yourself, separate respectfully. And if it goes respectfully, y'all can still be friends. Like, I don't understand that. Why are all these cases, it's like murder involved? People, young people especially, cannot handle rejection. They can't handle emotion. They can't handle nothing. It's weird, and it's like, this is why people need to start waiting to dating. Oh, that rhymed. Okay. Waiting to dating. Like, they don't need to, like, you know, really, everybody just date when they're like 40. I think I'm like, maybe that's when people are mature, but it's not. Because you have men murdering their husbands when they're 60, when they're 40, when they're 50. People, it's just never ending. It's all about emotions. It's all about feelings. And it's all about that one emotion I always talk about, anger. People feed off that emotion, and that's the one thing you do not want to do. You do not want to focus on that emotion. That is a scary emotion, and it makes you do crazy things. You do not want to do that. So on that note, let's get into it. Boyfriend left girlfriend's beaten body in trash can at Mother's Goose themed park. And that is Sean Go, and that is Rachel Sheridan. She was really beautiful. A 27-year-old man in Ohio may spend the remainder of his days behind bars for brutally killing his 24-year-old girlfriend, beating her head in with a hammer, wrapping her body in plastic, and dumping her in the trash can at a local park named after an iconic fictional voice behind countless children's stories. A jury in Stark County on Friday found Sean Go guilty on charges of murder, felonious assault, gross abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence in the slaying of Rachel Sheridan. Go was also convicted of on charges of burglary and grand theft when the property is a firearm or dangerous ordinance. Immediately after the verdict was read, his mother could be seen kneeling over as she screamed, "Oh my God, no way." Go himself had almost no reaction per courtroom footage. And I actually might find that, and we might react to that if they have it, which most likely they do. You know, I don't think, like, oh God, you know, people, maybe this could have been like the making of a serial killer if he didn't get caught, but I doubt that. Like, why did he put her body in a park? Kids go there. Like, these are minds of psychopaths, you know, the type of stuff that want to show their victims to, like, the public, and they don't care who found it. Because at first I was going to say, he's probably just an idiot. He just dumped their body and didn't think twice about it. He just on an empty park. But he knew people had, like, he knew it was open. He knew people were going to find it. We're going to look down and you got people that clean, they empty these trash. Like, they're going to find it. Like, I don't know about that. That's just, I don't know. That's so interesting. It's interesting. I say the word interesting, not good. I'm just saying. It's like, why would you pick this spot in public? That's why I'm thinking, like, some making of a psychopath, and sociopath, you know, could be out the difference. The mother, I wouldn't take it as her being sad whatsoever. Her being sad, you know what, maybe because it's her son. Maybe she didn't think he was actually capable. Maybe she was one of the people who was like, oh, he would never do this, because there are those mothers. They just never believe their son can do that. And by looking at his face, I would easily believe it. Like, he looked like a SH. If you know, you know. It's like, I don't know. It's always possible. And then the fact that he had no reaction, psychopath. Like, he don't care. He wanted that woman dead. According to a news release from the Stark County Sheriff's Office, deputies at about 12:32 p.m. on Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, responded to a home in Orchardale Drive in Plain Township in reference to a missing woman identified as Sheridan. She was quickly entered into the national database as a missing person. While at the scene, deputies observed a maroon Jeep Liberty, known to be registered to Rachel, traveling on Guilford Avenue. The release states, deputies initiated a traffic stop and made contact with the driver, 26-year-old Sean Go of Plain Township, who then fled on foot. In the early morning hours On July 3rd, officers with the Canton Police Department located Go at a homeless shelter on active warrants for burglary, grand theft of a firearm, and domestic violence involving the victim. He was held on a $1 million bond. I should have known. I should have known. I didn't say it. I should have known because I say it in all these cases with couples. Domestic violence. There's always something. She probably wanted to leave. He didn't want her to leave. Control issues so much. It didn't be the young people too. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Why was this not the first thing in my head? But yeah, I'm not surprised now. Yeah, we had that case with the girl and her boyfriend when she tried to get restraining orders and he eventually killed her. Now this is a case that they could when they said domestic violence burglary. So most likely they were not living together because I don't know. This is. Let me finish reading because I got a feeling they're gonna say they were not together or they was like probably separated and he just couldn't handle it. We'll see. As a result of the search warrant executed at the apartment of Rachel Sheridan and Sean Go, so they lived together, evidence was recovered indicating foul play, police said. Detectives have determined that Sheridan was murdered inside the apartment at approximately 9:24 a.m. on Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. A body believed to be that of Rachel Sheridan was discovered by Canton sanitation workers in a park in a southwest area of the city of Canton. Specifically, the body was discovered at Mother Goose Land, an abandoned theme park in the 400 block of Schroyer, that opened in 1956 before being shuttered in the early 80s. The area was revitalized about 10 years ago and reopened as a public park. An employee with the Canton Parks Department was emptying garbage when they found Sheridan's body wrapped in plastic inside of a trash bin and called 911. Okay, so they're living together and now you got somebody traumatized. Oh my God. Can you just, oh my God. That is horrifying. Like really like finding a body wrapped in plastic. You see plastic and blood. Say no more, 911. I'm running away, by the way, too. Like, I'm running far away, dropping everything I got, calling 911. I'm like, okay, give a statement. I need therapy. Like, I'm officially traumatized. And then, after they confirm it's a body, I'm like, oh my God. People, like, dude, they're traumatizing people out here with these cases. This is sad. Like, and then the fact that they found out most likely she was killed in her apartment. Oh my God, did he choose this place? I don't know if I should look into it like that, but you got to, you never know what could be. That he purposely chose it because kids and people walk around there, and then her body was in a trash can. He knew somebody was going to, had to throw it away. That's the thing. Oh my God. According to a report from the Canton Repository, prosecutors told jurors that Sheridan suffered at least 10 blows to the head with the blunt end of a hammer and was beaten so badly that her remains could not be identified when compared with the headshot of the victim. The hammer was reportedly recovered from inside the apartment Go and Sheridan shared. A bucket and gloves containing DNA from Go and Sheridan was also reportedly found inside the apartment. The only person that had a reason to dump Rachel's body like a piece of trash in that dumpster in Mother Goose Land is the person who killed her, Criminal Division Chief Prosecutor said. That person is Sean Go, the person who is sitting right here. Go's defense attorney reportedly argued that investigators immediately assumed Go was the culprit and used the investigation to prove the conclusion, not the other way around. He is currently being scheduled to be sentenced on November 18, 2024. He faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. Just to die in such a gruesome and painful way is just so insane to me. People really putting others in pain. I'm pretty sure she fought back and tried to, fight for her life, because that's what you do. It's just heartbreaking, man. People are really taking lives like they don't care. You were dating these people. You liked some about her, and then you ended up murdering her. Did not care. We got people getting together now, murdering and attacking others because they don't want them to leave. They don't want them to, stay. It's like they don't know what they want, so they'll rather attack them. It's weird. This is why I just say, no, they don't need to be in relationships because they can't handle it. The emotions, the anger, dude, he was already charged with he had cases with domestic violence, burglary, and they were staying together, so that's that. But he was beating her, and I'm like, how are these people? I can't really he didn't get prison time for that? And I don't know why they go, I feel like they go too lenient on domestic violence like cases, because it's like, first of all, you see the person has anger issues. You think they're not going to do anything, and probably 9 times out of 10 they go back to like find the victim. Like, I just don't understand it. You know, just like I said, just to be taken out that way and to be dumped like you're nothing. Like, they couldn't even identify her face to her picture. Like, that's how bad it was. So they had to go on DNA. Oh my God. How do you even do that? It's just so sad, so disgusting. I really hate people. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I said everything I needed to in this video. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. Be careful who you date. And I say that, but you never know what people are thinking. Look up background checks. So you might not be thinking, a lot of people might think that's crazy. Look it up. If you see anybody with domestic violence issues, don't date them. Anything. They can easily be like, oh, that was me back then. It's still you now. Okay, I don't care. That's still you. Bye. Like, be for real. People need to take this stuff more serious when you find some, because a lot of people don't want to think it. They just be in the moment. But look, that moment can easily be over. That's what's scary when you think about it like that. And if I get married, I would like to date somebody in my field because they're nature people, but I'm still doing background checks. If I see anything, any red flags anywhere, bye. And I wonder if they'll look me up and be like, oh my gosh, you talking about crime? What the heck? Like, what's she hiding? I talk about crime, and I get everybody my real feelings on these videos. So yeah, everybody got their secrets. I don't have secrets. I don't do anything. I really don't do anything. But I love crime. I love talking about crime, but I also love raising awareness. This is what we need to be doing. You know, people try not to think about it. And I get that. You know, I be seeing on TikTok, people always say, why are we going to look at the negative? Let's look at the positive. Okay, we can easily do that, but you can't do that without looking at the negative. You got to know what's going on at all times, y'all. That's why people need to be watching the news. Read the news. Like, see what's going on near you. You will be surprised. Actually, my sister sent me something and I looked it up. Look up that sexual predator list in your neighborhood. It will change your day. You will be surprised how many people are sex offenders. It's actually crazy. Wouldn't even know that. Oh, and they on like high lists do it. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.